What's up guys, today we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu, and this is something new for this channel. And also, if you are new to this channel and new to me, my name's Connor and I've been in this space for around 6 years now. I've made a lot of money trading meme coins and also trading utility coins, getting in early, taking profits. I've been in many bull markets, many bear markets, and this is just another ride on that same roller coaster. So if you do want to stay up to date with the market, smash up that subscribe button and let's jump into today's video. So looking at Shiba Inu here today, up 161% on the year, but I'm here to tell you, I think that Shiba Inu could go a lot higher. The reason why I say this is because the price of Shiba is 0.000000001 right in the pits of the bear market. As we sit right now, we have not even hit 3x. We did initially hit it, but we have lost that. Now we are forming what looks to me like a bit of a bull flag. But as we sit right now, we're not even at a 3x from the pits of the bear market. Look at this. Back in July 2023, it's about under a 3x. Now, the reason why I think this is because the community behind Shiba is so strong. Here on this channel, I have created, or on my main channel, in fact, which is just under Conor Kenny, I created a public portfolio of meme coins. These meme coins have done really well. As we speak in the market now, we are on a pullback. But here in this portfolio, I don't even hold Shiba Inu. And seeing this now, I think that maybe it could be a very good opportunity. Every time we see meme coins go absolutely nuts. And if we compare Shiba to the last bull market where it sits now, it reached a high of all those zeros and 8, which puts it still at around a 2.5x from where it sits now. It's also my belief that Shiba may be the one that actually catches up with Dogecoin in this bull run, although I'm not convinced. We do have the 3 big players in the space right now. My opinion, Shiba, Doge, Pepe. Those are the big ones. Then we have other ones like Bonk. We have ones like Conor Inu. We have a ton of meme coins that I think are going to do really well, but we normally see the big players come back. Now, to look at a little bit of news, we actually saw recently that $273 billion of SHIB has been grabbed by a new whale after the major Shiba Inu development, which is showing us that there are still huge players that are trying to get involved in SHIB. It is just a meme coin at the end of the day, but this shows that big money, smart money is still moving into things like Shiba Inu. On top of that, we do also have AI predicting SHIB's price. And we can see by tomorrow, this AI algorithm is actually predicting a price increase of 44%. Now, I'm not sure how likely that is to happen, but I will leave a link to this article down there in the description so you guys can check it out. Now, we also have another signal flashing for SHIB, and that is the HG algo. This is an algorithm, an indicator that me and my partners have generated and created using ideas on how we trade this market. If you did want to check it out, there is a link down there in the description. But right now, just before the huge pump of around 20% for SHIB, the bullish momentum did actually flash. So you could have got 20% gain on the spot market, and even with something like 10x leverage, you would have got 200% gains just from following the bullish momentum indicator. You can actually see here bearish momentum flashed 3 times here on the hourly chart just before we had a big pullback of roughly 35%, saving you around 35%, or even if you wanted to short the market. So if you do want to check out the HG algo, this is something that, like I said, me and my partners have created together, and there is a 30-day risk-free trial. So if you just want to try it out, you can get it on your trading view and you can try it for the next 30 days. If you don't like it, you can simply refund. So there is a link down in the description if you do want to check it out, and hopefully you can get yourself some sweet SHIB gains. With that said, let's also take a little look at the overall market so you guys can be fully aware of what is going on. BlackRock ETF seeing 70 straight days of inflows. The holdings are nearing 274,000 Bitcoin. And what's interesting about this is Fidelity's Bitcoin ETF just drew $40 million, the largest single investment from advisors. Remember, we are producing around $30 million of Bitcoin per day. So this buy here alone is more than what the Bitcoin is created, is more than the Bitcoin that is created in a single day. This is going to continue to happen. And I do want to remind you that Bybit just about a week ago said that exchanges are going to simply run out of Bitcoin. So what do you think will happen by the end of the year? Will you have to cash out in stables instead? And remember that Bitcoin is already mostly traded electronically as a derivative. Not many have actual self-custody of meaningful amounts. So go out and get yourself some Bitcoin and put it in self-custody so you can be one of the very, very few that has Bitcoin once the exchanges start to run out, which with things like these $40 million buys and the fact that the ETFs brought more than 100% of the daily Bitcoin supply for more than 3 consecutive days in a row now, I think that we are going to have such a huge supply shock. What we need though is GBTC to stop selling, which will happen eventually, guys. This is the main rock that is holding Bitcoin down as we speak, and I don't think many people are expecting it. And I do want to remind you guys of the little bit of the interesting things that are going on in the market, right? So what we have, Bitcoin exchange liquidation heat map right here. We have $8.1 billion. So at a price of $74,200, in total, $8.1 billion of Bitcoin will be liquidated, meaning the shorts will be liquidated. This will pump Bitcoin's price because it will force buys onto the market. A short squeeze may ensue. When we hit around this region, around the $70,000 region, that's where it starts to ramp up. We got $4 billion sitting there all the way up to $8 billion in just $4,000 of Bitcoin price movement. Now, as we know, Bitcoin's price can move extremely volatile, right? Right here at around the 71.4, which remember is of course our strong level of resistance. That is where there is a huge amount there. We jump from about 4 billion all the way up to 6 billion in just a couple of $100 for price action for Bitcoin. So this is going to be one of the biggest short squeezes we may have seen so far, and I'm very excited about this if we can push up, and Bitcoin's price action looks like it might be doing this. Now, this is what we've been watching closely. Since the last couple of days, we came down to retest my region of support between the 59 and the 60. We bounced off it. We have this very strong level of support, this ascending support line that we did lose back here. We even retested it, so that was a confirmation of a bearish move that we got an 11% move from. Now we are bouncing here, and I think the first level of very strong resistance comes here at around the $68,000 to $69,000 region. I'm watching this very closely, but so far what we noticed yesterday was the funding rates were negative. This actually meant the market was more likely to push upwards, which in fact it did. And now I'm here to tell you the funding rates are no longer negative, which is actually less bullish than it was yesterday, but I still believe that we are going to have this push upwards. I think that Bitcoin is going to retest here. I do think we are going to see some problems up in this region, really starting where we are now up to around the $69,000 region. And that is the first phase that I want to push through before I start getting bullish again. As you know, it's my belief that we do make all-time highs again pretty soon, right? With that said, the altcoins will then go pretty crazy. We can see we're having a good altcoin day today, but this is going to keep fluctuating until Bitcoin really decides what it wants to do. And if you are looking for a place to trade this volatility, as you know, one of the platforms that I use is Margex. Now, what I love about Margex is there is no KYC. You do not need a VPN. You can trade from literally anywhere in the world, but of course you need to follow your own rules and regulations. But you can also trade using collateral that is not just USDT, which is awesome. You can trade with Bitcoin. You can trade with Solana. You can trade with a lot of different altcoins used as collateral using Margex. And again, absolutely no KYC. So you can trade here from anywhere in the world. There is a link down there in my description if you do want to sign up with a ton, up to $10,000 worth of deposit bonuses right now. They have just recently redone the entire platform, and I'm really impressed with what they've done so far. So the links are down there. So if you want to stay up to date with the market, smash the subscribe, hit the like. Hopefully I've provided some value, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.